Hello, my name is Mike Kuzmic. I'll be your instructor for ARC 250 Basic Revit. Revit's our first class that we teach at Scottsdale. We actually have three, but this is our beginning one. Many people take one and then that's it because they just need a quick look at it and then they learn on the job with somebody else who knows more, and well, the person needs a job and the employer needs a person, so it works out that way. I'm looking at my notes here. We'll meet on Monday night at 5:30 via WebEx. I like WebEx. I've been practicing with it. I'm not an expert by any stretch. When classes kind of fell apart in the spring and we had to go to online about halfway through the semester, I didn't do any face-to-face stuff. Everybody sent me questions and I would do a lot of videos and then just answering stuff with text messages and maybe a few images that I did. But this will be a face-to-face class over the internet. So we'll have, like, I don't know, maybe there's 17, 18 students involved. We'll meet twice a week, at least for now. So Monday, Wednesdays at 5:30, I will be available. I know I've already had one student tell me they can't make Wednesday because they have another online class during that time. That's fine. With WebEx, I can record the demonstrations, so that's what I'll probably do, is make those available to you after they're recorded. I tried it out. It seems to work pretty well. It turns it into a PNG? MPG4 video that then I can go in and edit out some stuff and just leave the demo part there for you. The first two assignments will be PDFs that are downloads from the Canvas website. We will go over Canvas the first night, probably do no Revit at all, but get you familiar with what the material is, a little bit about Revit maybe, but also about Canvas in itself and how it's organized and all the stuff that's there, the families you have to download. When you get to the book, which will be the third assignment, you'll follow the book and you'll follow my comments and my directions from Canvas. The first two assignments, of course, you'll work through the PDFs, and then the second PDF, which is a little AutoCAD house, residential house, with 2 floors. There are some things on Canvas that you'll have to add or look at, and I'll explain that. You'll see when you see the PDF, so you read along on the PDF, and also use Canvas to help you finish the project. The text will be required later. I've got in the Canvas site itself, there's a couple of books. The only one I did not include in that, which I probably should, but we'll see. This is the one book that we use for interior designers, and I have this 14 book because that's the way Canvas is organized based on this textbook. The problem is that they changed the text quite a bit, so my Canvas site doesn't quite jive with the newer versions of that particular book from Bloomsbury. If somebody's in my class that's interior designer wants to do that project as their third project, we'll figure something out there. I think I did get a PDF copy of that textbook. I just have to find it. They did send me a copy of it. Then we'll have to then work together to get the Canvas site to kind of jive with the book itself. But if it's just one or two of you, then that won't be too bad. Otherwise, for interior designers, I recommend just using the Revit book for residential. And what you can do there, which is this book here. Sorry, but I don't have the books. You can still make this into a interior design project without having to do some of the other stuff that I sort of recommend the architects to do. So again, we're going to meet at 5:30 Mondays and Wednesdays, at least at the beginning here, at least maybe until Labor Day. Then after that, we'll see if we have to meet for a short time at the beginning of the class for questions and demonstrations, or whether I can leave you to work on your own for a while. I think that we should meet once, probably a minimum of probably once every 2 weeks, if people are out working and not having a problem. If problems start to show up quite regularly, then we'll just meet once we'll meet at least once a week, possibly twice a week. It's your class. You're gonna direct me as to what I need to do to make it successful for you. This is all about you when it comes to these classes. You're the one that has to. You're the one that needs to learn this stuff, so then you can move on either and transfer over to ASU, or get into a job situation where they're looking for some more people that know how to use Revit. Revit is now becoming a go-to software for building information modeling, but also because contractors and so many people really like the idea of images. And I'm hoping there's a couple things that we'll discuss as time goes on. In addition to some of the software that we'll offer, will be probably, I'm working on it right now. I guess IT really is the one that has to get it going, but I bugged the heck out of them about it. And that's getting Enscape as part of our software, so you can really do some bang up images. I talked to Gensler the other day over the internet, and they're really excited about the fact that that we have an interior design and architectural program that work together. And there's possibilities for some of you. We may be able to visit with them down in their new office in downtown Phoenix. I don't know if that's going to be a possibility, but once we get going and stuff, then we'll see what happens. And I make more contact with them. For the time being, they're very receptive to you guys as far as learning who you are, helping you along, because some of you might end up working there. Who knows? They do a lot of internships with the ASU College of Architecture. In fact, a couple of their employees actually are instructors or teach design classes down at ASU. We don't have any of these people teaching at Scottsdale, but maybe eventually we will. Let's see. I think that's about it. So I'll be on board online Monday at 5:30. I'll send out a message to everybody on how to click on and get on it, and there'll probably be several people. It may be easier too if we split the class in two, and some of you come on Wednesday and some of you come on Monday. Keep the class smaller, and I can still just repeat the same stuff for both classes, like we do for the face-to-face. I'll let you guys decide on that, and we'll just see how this shakes out. Be patient with yourself, and then also be patient with me. Give me a break, because I'm learning this too. I've been practicing with WebEx with one of my other adjuncts off and on we would meet once to twice a week. So we're trying to get some of the bugs shaked out. At least I figured out how to record, how to share a screen, stuff like that. So we can work together on this and learn together on this. And I think it's going to be a lot of fun. It's the best time. Like I said to many students, it's the best time to be in construction. There's a lot of construction going on in the Phoenix area, but we got so much new technology going on that it's going to make it very exciting. So when you used to just draw by hand, there wasn't a whole lot to learn about that, except just perfect your techniques and do a good job on the drawing board. But now we have all these other options, and we have all these nicer designs that we can come up with. So a lot of the new buildings and the new architecture that looks so exciting is because of the computer. Anyway, with that, I'll end it, and then we'll see you online starting Monday of next week.